And first now reports, the week-long Nard annual general meeting has come to a close. The event, which was held in Abeokuta, the Ogun State capital, was attended by doctors from all parts of the country. KAFTAN TV Ogun State correspondent Jimoke Toby Fadali now reports.
Speaking at a press conference to bring the week-long NARD annual general meeting to a close, the national president, Dr. Temitope Oshundara, while reading the communique in Abeokuta, the Ogun State capital, says it was important for the MRT Act sees the light of the day as many doctors have embarked on this training on self-sponsorship.
The AGM urges all state governors and FCT ministers to domesticate the Medical Residency Training Act and ensure payment of MRTF, the Medical Residency Training Fund, to all resident doctors working in their states. The Medical Residency Training Act is more or less like a policy, a guiding principle for residency within the hospital, so that you can have trained doctors and not quacks in several professions or several disciplines within the medical practice or specialty within the medical practice. And that is why we came up with the Medical Residency Training Act. And for some of the governors that have not domesticated this act, the lack of political will is what is stalling the domestication of medical residency training and the supply of funds for this training. Some of them do not have that interest to fund medical residency, and you cannot expect a doctor to begin to fund out of his salary his own training, because for doctors we are not only doing service, we are also doing research, and in doing this research there should be some form of subvention for this very program. But the lack of political will to fund this residency is what has been stalling the residency training in some of our states, tertiary teaching hospitals.
Speaking further, the national president urged the federal government to prioritize doctors' welfare. He also called for continuous engagement with the Ministry of Health to ensure prompt waivers for tertiary institutions to mitigate the ongoing brain drain.
It's very bad. Sometimes what has also increased this Japa syndrome or the brain drain that we are witnessing in Nigeria is because of the shortage of manpower, because there is a burnout and most doctors want to ease their stress, and that is why some of them are looking for greener pasture or looking for where there is a better welfare for them. In Nigeria, we have a doctor attending to about 600 patients, which is way beyond the WHO standard. And this is increasing, even like, one of our sub-team dwells on mental health. And it is increasing the mental health and putting doctors in a state that is very unfortunate. And nobody seems to care about the mental health and social life of doctors.